less than 4 days left in the legislative session, lawmakers are moving toward a possible abortion ban in Missouri. A Senate committee passed a resolution that would enact a trigger law that in the case that Roe v. Wade is overturned.
ABC 17's Hannah Falcon is live at the state capitol after hearing from lawmakers and advocates about this. And Hannah, the Supreme Court is expected to challenge abortion access later this year.
Deb Lucas, if Roe v. Wade is overturned, Missouri has a trigger law in place that would automatically ban abortions, but somebody has to pull that trigger. Well, lawmakers here today took steps to do just that.
Over 500,000 unborn children have died from abortion in this state.
Samuel Lee with Campaign Life testified in favor of the Senate resolution to pull the trigger on a law that would automatically ban abortions in Missouri if Roe v. Wade is overturned. The 50-year-old landmark United States Supreme Court case is being challenged by a Mississippi case this summer, and a leaked Supreme Court draft suggests the justices will rule in favor of anti-abortion advocates like Lee.
I ask you to be vigilant and to keep Missouri a pro-life state, a strong pro-life state that it has been for these more than 50 years.
Abortion bans have never been about health and safety or health and well-being. Abortion bans have always been about power and control.
Maggie Olivia with Pro-Choice Missouri believes the state Senate is making a political power grab with this move. The trigger law can be enacted by the Attorney General, Governor, or Missouri General Assembly. Attorney General Eric Schmidt has said he will move to enact the trigger law if Roe v. Wade is overturned. Olivia tells me Pro-Choice Missouri will continue to advocate for abortion access and education regardless of the court ruling.
Abortion bans have never been about health and safety or health and well-being. Abortion bans have always been about power and control.
Since the resolution passed out of committee, it can now be discussed in the full Senate. In order for it to pass, it has to pass both the House and the Senate before Friday at 6 p.m. Reporting live from the state capitol, I'm Hannah Falcon, ABC 17 News.
Okay, Hannah, thank you. We have also been monitoring several other pieces of legislation at the state capitol. The House passed a bill to make FIFA World Cup tickets tax exempt. The Senate is also scheduled to take up redistricting tomorrow at noon. Of course, you know we've been following that one very closely. And then the House is asking for term limits for U.S. Congress members. The resolution passed today asks for a conference of the states. Now, this goes to the governor's desk for approval, but it also needs 2/3 of the states to agree.